I feel like I'm saying that for the second time. Yes, I said it once back in 2008 when it came! It conquered! And it kind of destroyed RuneScape a little bit. Alright, my little friends out there, today is February 26th, Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. And today, the Grand Exchange comes to old school RuneScape. Only took 2 years of old school RuneScape being introduced into the game, and well, now we have the Grand Exchange. Only took old school about 1 year of being installed, then we had God Wars. Now we have the Grand Exchange, a wonderful little crap. Alright, so the Grand Exchange is finally here, heading northwest of Iraq, yada yada, basically essentially the same thing. All the old trading posts have been eliminated from the game. Initial prices, something very, very important to understand and reflect upon. The G has initial prices for all items, largely taken from the active online gold trading course from Zybez's excellent trading guide. So, just kind of like Jagex said, they would not fuck us too hard. So, all the prices that are set for the Grand Exchange has basically been set from the Zybez website. What does this mean? Well, this means that Zybez's website is probably going to make a lot less money because nobody's going to visit it anymore because now we have the Grand Exchange. Sorry, people at Zybez, I know you were making a lot of money from Google ads, but guess what? Now you're not! Boom! As you see, yes. So they use the Zybez initial kind of shit to incorporate it there. Buy rare limit. The Grand Exchange has limits to the rare rate a player can buy items. Just like a modern day RuneScape, there's a limit of how many items you can buy every 4 hours. These were introduced to discourage players from trying to mess around with the economy on critical items. Old school RuneScape has had these limits too. That's good. For launch, we've been deliberately kept them on the conservative side. With no limit on the prices players may offer, price manipulation is considered easier here than it was in 2007. Mainly because on 2007 RuneScape, the old 2007 RuneScape, it was a kind of a lot harder to price manipulate shit. However, this is modern day RuneScape 8 years later, and a lot of merchant clans are out there, aka douchebag assholes with a lot of money. However, it's okay to have a lot of GP, but if you're going to try to price manipulate an item, go fuck yourself. Next little price manipulation. Players or groups of players should not attempt to manipulate the price of items through controlling their supply or demand. What does this mean? This basically means merchanting clans, aka assholes that try to fuck over people. I have made a lot of videos on merchanting clans. They work. You spend billions of GP buying one item, and then it raises the price, and then you sell the item. And you just made a shit ton of money, and you scammed a lot of other players trying to buy that item. It's really not fair, it's really not good, and I'm pretty sure the old school team is not going to tolerate it. Yay! Unlike modern day RuneScape that took Jagex over 2 years to understand merchant clans and to fix them, I'm pretty sure the old school RuneScape team isn't going to stand for it, so it'll be awesome. Item sets. The Grand Exchange Clerks has packed in sets, yada yada yada. This is typical. Grimy herbs are now back, which means no more unidentified herbs. They are now grimy herbs, which is aka unidentified herbs, or rather grimy herbs of shit. You know what type of herb you're getting, and you can either clean it or you can sell it. So let's get on RuneScape and see the gigantic gangbang. Oh, humana 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 hum humana 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 humana. Oh my fucking god! The gigantic dildo is back! And with a pile of rocks. The gigantic dildo has come back to RuneScape. I haven't seen this gigantic dildo in so many years. It's finally back! Oh, reliving my past memories. Isn't this what it's all about? Is old school RuneScape and reliving your memories of in the past? I'm pretty sure it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and click on the gigantic dildo right now. As you see, good evening, how may I help you? Oh yes, I'm pretty sure you have to talk to this douchebag over here. Talk to the butt-burgling douchebag. Hello, how are you? What is this place? Can you tell me about the Grand Exchange? It's the Grand Exchange tutor or whatever and stuff like that. Before you can actually use the Grand Exchange. You have to go through all these goddamn things and price an item, and yes, okay, awesome. Woohoo! Now, as for the Grand Exchange itself, as you see, you have the option to sell and try to buy. Go to my bank, bitch! Alright, so basically now what I'm gonna do is sell a lot of my fucking items, beginning from items at number 1 on the top of my bank. Now, as you see, this is gonna be a little voiceover because I kind of really made this clip go by extremely faster. Just because, well, it's a long thing to really talk over and shit like that. But as you see, we were basically taking out all the items from our bank that we don't really need or don't really use, and we're going to sell it. And then we're going to see how much money we have in the end. Every single person on RuneScape is probably most likely doing this, which is why a lot of items are crashing. Is it smart to sell all your items that you don't use right now? No! But for the sake of making a video, yes, I will do pretty much anything to please you guys because that's really what I do. So I will lose money to make you guys see a little bank video of me selling all my luxurious little crap, such as pure essence, such as bolts, such as other type of stuff, and yeah. So one of the flaws of the Grand Exchange is kind of really the amount of time that it takes you to sell an item. That will be fixed within a couple weeks. Mainly because a lot of prices still need to be reworked out and people with supply and demand, it's going to take a little while. Something that Jagex will probably most likely fix in the future is if you notice in your inventory, you cannot click on an item and offer that item. You have to manually select offer and then offer the item. It's not like modern day GE where if you click on the item, you automatically offer it. It's a little bit different, however, the team of lovely old school RuneScape will probably most likely tweak that in the near future. Another little thing that has to be tweaked is, well, really the lagginess. When you try to sell an item lower than it really is, as you see on the screen, it kind of really glitches out for a second. So therefore, it's some lag issues, however, that's really not a big issue. The biggest issue right now is that items are really kind of not what they appear to be per se. Mainly because if you try selling a silver bar, it's like 3,500 GP. That's outrageous. No one on the planet is going to pay 3,500 GP for one silver bar. Maybe like 200 GP, but definitely not 3,500 GP, as you basically see on the screen. So a lot of shit is overpriced. However, if you can deal with the fact that shit is overpriced, and if you can deal with the fact that you're probably going to lose money on selling your items, well, then it will be okay. Woohoo! And there will be no worries, nothing bad at all. However, yes, I would love to get a Bandos chest body. Why? It's because I've been doing a lot of Slayer on here. Yes, I understand that a fighter torso, has the same stats as the Bandos chest body. However, NightmareRH does not do Barbarian Assault because I hate that fucking minigame and I hope it burns in hell. So therefore, we will buy a Bandos chestplate. And then we will be a douchebag wearing a Bandos chestplate and dragon plate legs. Hooray! Woohoo! And we'll go around doing a whole bunch of Slayer and get 55 Slayer and it'll be a grand old time. Another wonderful thing about the Grand Exchange is that when selling items, such as herpy items, making potions, selling potions, getting 99s, will be a hell of a lot faster. Will I be getting a 99 on this game? Well, I always told you guys I wanted 99 combat on old school RuneScape before my modern day RuneScape was maxed. That kind of really didn't happen. However, right now, since it is fairly cheap to get 99 cooking, should NightmareRH get 99 cooking? Considering cooking was the first 99 ever that I got on this game. Well, I'll let you guys leave some comments to basically decide about that. So, after selling damn near about every piece of junk in my bank, considering armor that I don't use at all, we have found a whopping 3.2 mil in our bank in junk and items. Yes! It was really tedious and it was really long to sell. Spent about 40 minutes selling shit. A lot of the shit won't sell because it's definitely overpriced, like I said. However, in a couple days, or let alone a couple weeks, things probably really should even itself out. Well, otherwise, let me know in some nasty dirty little comments how much your guys' junk was worth that you sold in your bank. And also let me know how long it took you to sell it. And I will see you lovely little motivated motherfuckers later with a new sexy and awesome video. Otherwise, see you guys later. Bye!